Good morning, Sprayberry. I'm Cassandra.
And I'm Shannon.
Welcome to the Swarm. Today is September 18, 2018. At this time, please stand for the pledge, followed by a moment of quiet reflection.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's quote of the day is, "The only source of knowledge is experience," Albert Einstein. Today's SAT word of the day is daunt, meaning to cow or dismay. An example of that word in a sentence is, "The size of the workload alone is likely to daunt even the most dedicated students."
On this day in history, in 1960, Fidel Castro arrives in New York City as the head of the Cuban delegation to the United Nations. Castro's visit stirred the American people. When Castro had arrived, relations between the United States and Cuba were rapidly deteriorating due to his communistic command over Cuba. Now let's see this week's episode of Student Teacher Profile.
What's up, Sprayberry? This is Jalen Simpson back with another episode of Student Teacher Profile, and this week's Teacher of the Week is Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts is a first-year teacher at Sprayberry and teaches chorus. Mr. Roberts was born in South Carolina and does not sponsor any clothes. His favorite TV show is The Office, and he likes all the Harry Potter movies. He also loves to eat Italian food. Other than teaching chorus, he also loves to sing opera. 5 years from now, Mr. Roberts sees himself still teaching high school chorus. He says that his idol is Kristen Chenoweth, and if he could live anywhere, it would be New York City. Mr. Roberts' favorite quote is, "The only thing better than singing is more singing," Ella Fitzgerald. Next, we have Mashur Alamad. Mashur is a sophomore here at Sprayberry and was born in Kerala, India. Mashur plans on studying in med school to achieve a medical degree and trying to achieve his dream of becoming a neurosurgeon. He says he wants to do this because of science and medicine is his passion. Mashur describes himself as a hardworking, driven, and strong-minded person. Mashur's favorite show is Breaking Bad, and his favorite movie is Shawshank Redemption. Mashur says his favorite food is pierogi beef. He also says his idol is Abdul Kalam, and his favorite quote is, "Others quit early, but I kept looking unknown." And that's all for this week's Student Teacher Profile.
To receive an International Skills Diploma seal, you must have at least 3 credits in the same world language and/or ESOL. At least 4 credits in courses determined to have an international focus, such as International Economics, World Non-US History, and World Geography. At least 4 extracurricular activities and experiences with global themes and/or in global contexts, such as exchange programs, international and language clubs, travel board, and 20 hours of community service involving a global cross-cultural public service project. All you need is a capstone presentation on the knowledge gained in the courses and activities listed above.
Hi everybody, I hope you had a great weekend. I spent some time on Saturday at a wonderful production that our drama department did of The Princess and the Princess. It was a really great performance by everybody, and just want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Middlebrooks and his cast and crew for that. Another thing was wonderful over the weekend was our competition cheerleading team placed first in their event, so really happy for them. They did a great job. Student of the Week this week is Ariana Martinez. She's done a lot of wonderful things for our Hope organization, so I'm really excited to see her as our Student of the Week, especially since we are kicking off Hispanic Heritage Month, which runs from September 15th to October 15th. So look for some hall decorations, some events, and some menu items from our cafeteria staff. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great week and that you all have a wonderful and safe September break.
Home Tech Tuesday is meeting today and tomorrow during lunch in the media workroom. Do you want to have your lunch delivered? See Ms. Axford on Monday to place your order. Be a part of our lunch and tech. Poetry Club is also meeting tomorrow in the Media Center Green Room after school from 3:30 to 4:45. Come find your inner poet. Now for a short commercial break.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a love of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home.
Schools USA will be holding our next meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, September 19th, after school at 3:45. So please be sure to attend if you're interested in film production. We participate in PSA competitions, making music videos, TV production, creating commercials, and we will be producing short films. There is only a $20 fee to cover expenses of competitions and other events. Refreshments and snacks will be served at the meeting for all attendees. Now let's send it to Chelsea for the weather.
Hi guys, it's Chelsea with the daily weather. Today will be sunny with a high of 89 and a low of 68. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 90 and a low of 69. Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high of 88 and a low of 70. That's all for you today. Now back to Shannon and Cassandra.
If you want to sign up for your club to participate in Trunk or Treat this year, please scan the QR code on your screen. Trunk or Treat will be held October 25th. Chess Club will be meeting Friday after school in Mr. Heff's room. Please be sure to drop in for some end of the week fun. There will be a Beta Club meeting tomorrow morning at 7:45 in room 311.
This week we'll be honoring generations of Hispanic Americans who have positively influenced and enriched our nation and society. Ellen Ochoa, born May 10, 1958 in Los Angeles, California. Ellen Ochoa received her Master of Science and doctorate degrees at Stanford University. NASA selected her in 1990 and in 1991 and became the world's first Hispanic female astronaut. She served a 9-day mission aboard the shuttle Discovery. A mission specialist and flight engineer, Ochoa is a veteran of 4 space flights, logging more than 950 hours in space. Her technical assignments have included flight software and computer hardware development and robotic development, testing, and training.
She has served as assistant for Space Station to the Chief of Astronaut Office, lead spacecraft communicator and mission control, and acting deputy chief of the Astronaut Office. She currently serves as Director of Flight Crew Operations at Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Ochoa's numerous awards include NASA's Exceptional Service Medal, Outstanding Leadership Medal, and Spaceflight Medals. Besides being an astronaut, researcher, and engineer, Ochoa is a classical flutist. She lives in Texas with her family. Now for Sprayberry Sports.
What's good, Sprayberry? It's your boy, DJ Patrick, back at it again with Sprayberry Sports. Stay tuned to see what we got for you today. Over the weekend, cross country competed in the Wire-to-Wire Invitational and brought home a team 4th place finish for both boys and girls. Special shouts out to Kelsey Page, Coleman Greer, and Daryl Mims for ending the event with top finishes. Varsity softball played North Cobb and Dalton on Saturday and lost both games. The Yellow Jackets lost as well on Friday to Harrison 21-14, but intend to bounce back and catch a dub this Friday against Allatoona. Today, the games you can attend are the JV softball game at Allatoona at 5:30 and the varsity softball game at 7 o'clock at Allatoona as well. Tomorrow, the JV volleyball team will compete in the Cobb County JV tournament with the time and location to be announced. Also, cross country has a tri-meet against South Cobb and Osborne at 3 p.m. at Osborne High School. Let's witness our Jackets go crazy and catch that dub. That's it for today's Sprayberry. Now back to Cassandra and Shannon.
Teachers, please remember this semester the swarm records the day before it airs, and please send all announcements to sprayberrynews@gmail.com. Thank you everybody for watching and enjoying our show. We'll see you on Thursday.
And remember, Jackets, together we swarm.
Together we swarm.